What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby. This is episode number 73, and today we're going to be headed over to the Pathless Plain one final time in an attempt to capture Virizion, the last of the Unova trio. And then after that, we only have, I think, 3 more legendaries to capture. And once we're done with that, we're going to be heading over to the Elite Four for a rematch against our stronger teams, and that's where the series is going to end. So we're probably looking at around somewhere between episode 78 to 80 being the finale of the series, so that's coming up very, very soon. Now, as for the team, it's kind of weird what I have going on here. I did pick up Uxie from the box, and that's because Virizion is a grass type, so we can't use our usual strategy of using Gloom to just put it to sleep with Sleep Powder, because obviously it's going to be immune to that. So I do have Uxie because it does have access to Yawn. So the basic plan here is that we're going to lead off with probably Machamp, and we can go for things like Rock Tomb, because that's a resisted hit. We can hit it with 2 or 3 of those. And once we weaken it, we can go out to Uxie, put it to sleep. I do still have Gloom in the party just because it quad resists the Giga Drain from Virizion, and it also resists the Sacred Sword. The only other attacking move that Virizion has is Retaliate, and it only has 5 of those. I think it also has Swords Dance, so that'll at least increase the power of it, but after 5 hits, that's going to be pretty much it. And even at +6, I don't know if Retaliate will KO Gloom. So we have it there basically just to resist some hits, and we can weaken it by just a little bit if we need to with things like Acid. So, or Giga Drain, I guess, because is Acid super effective? It might be. I always forget if fighting resists poison, so maybe it would be safer to just go for the Giga Drain. But let's go ahead and get into the battle here. Good old Virizion. Probably my favorite of the trio. I really don't like Terrakion at all. Cobalion's okay, but Virizion's just, I don't know, pretty cool to me. I don't really use any of them competitively. I just really haven't gotten around to it. Just because, I don't know, I just don't use Legends that much. I really need to start, because I just do. I feel like I've left out so many Pokemon by not using Legends. Anyway, I'm going to go for another Rock Tomb here, as that's doing a pretty decent amount. It looks like from that range, I won't be able to go for it again, unless it gets a lot of HP back from this Giga Drain, which I don't think that that is enough, so I don't know that I even want to try it. We could go out right to Uxie here, although I don't think I can attack it with anything. I can put it to sleep and then go out into Gloom, or back into Machamp if it goes for Giga Drain again and gets more HP back. He's going to go for the Sacred Sword, actually, so that's not going to do much at all. Yeah, that did about 30 HP. That was a critical hit! A crit stab move did 30 HP. That is pathetic damage. I will just go straight for the Yawn. That's pretty much the only thing that I'm going to be using on Uxie. I also have Mesprit with us because it does have Charm, so we can lower this thing's attack if it does decide to try to get up to like +6 or something with those Swords Dances. Because even at +6, Sacred Sword is probably going to be hurting, even though I have a lot of resist to that. So we got the Yawn off. I'm going to go back into Spall here because it did get enough HP back via the Giga Drain, and he's going to waste another Retaliate here, so that's good. And he's going to fall asleep. So we haven't burned any sleep turns yet. We can burn one of them right here by going for a Rock Tomb. And that should bring it into the higher end of the red zone, I would think. Yeah. All right, good stuff. So his speed is going to fall again. That doesn't mean anything for us, obviously. And now we can start chucking some Ultra Balls. Do I have any Quick Balls? I do have Quick Balls. I just never use them. I always think about it after the fact. We probably are just never going to use them. Probably. So let's go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball here and see how our luck is this time. We did pretty well with Cobalion. That's actually 3 shakes. And he's going to stay captured in 1 Ultra Ball. So this is going to be a ridiculously short video because we're not even 5 minutes in yet. We already captured this thing. Wow. And here I was worried about the Swords Dance and everything. And the Yawn strategy actually worked. The Grassland Pokemon, 6'7", 440 pounds. Its head sprouts horns as sharp as blades. Using whirlwind-like movements, it confounds and swiftly cuts opponents. I guess that's the, Leaf Blade and Sacred Sword and all that stuff. I just think the design for Virizion is just super cool. I never did understand why the trio, who are modeled after the Three Musketeers, and they kind of all resemble, like, dog-ish cat creatures, like beasts. I don't know what they're actually supposed to be as far as animals are concerned, but they're four-legged creatures, and it just strikes me as strange that they're all fighting typing, because you would assume, or at least I would assume, I don't know about anyone else, but that fighting types would have, like, fists. I don't know. Just off the top of my head, when I think fighting type, I think bipeds. So, I guess I'm just weird like that. But anyway, we can go ahead and land in Mauville, where we can buy ourselves some more Ultra Balls and potions if we need to, and then we can get ourselves healed up and check out the nature on that Virizion and see what we were able to pull. So let's see. I don't have a lot of money here, but 25 Ultra Balls probably not going to be enough for 3 more legendaries, so I guess I'll just buy 10 more. Hopefully that will be enough combined with the Quick Balls. Maybe we'll get lucky. Who knows? I guess that's all I'm going to buy for now. I was going to look into some potions and stuff, but we'll do that later. So we can get ourselves healed up. I really didn't take that much damage at all, because all it did was go for Giga Drain a couple of times and retaliate. Actually, I think it showed off all its moves except for Swords Dance. But yeah, it just didn't really do that much damage. That was way too easy. I was not expecting it to come that easy. But, alright, so we have an Impish Nature. That's not terrible. It is positive defense and minus special attack, I think. So we don't really need special attack because normally they're used as a Swords Dance variant. Although Calm Mind is actually a pretty common stat too, so I don't know. Am I really going to need Yuxi? Probably not, so I guess I can put the Pixie guys back in their box. We are going to need to pull out Tornadus and Thunderous, though, because we're going to need that to encounter Landorus, which will be coming up. I don't know, it's going to be the next episode exactly. I'm not sure how I want to do that as far as the order of the final 3 legends, but probably going to be Landorus, so I'll just put them in my party for now. And with that, that's going to be the end of this episode already, so I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this whopping 7 to 8 minute video, and I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.